This is one of the new Paganis in the 4,000 Robux Pagani Pack, and today we're going to be trying to figure out, is this pack worth it? Now before we do that, make sure to subscribe and drop a like in this video, but without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so like I explained in the intro, this is the Pagani exclusive pack. It's going to cost you 4,000 Robux, and it will give you two Paganis, the 2009 Pagani Pack and the 2021 Pagani Huayra BC Tempesta. Okay, so in the dealership, we can actually view the in-game money value of these cars and their stats. So let's take a look at those real quick. So first off, the 2009 Pagani Pack, it costs 3.5 million in game if it were to be in-game money, of course. So definitely a pricey car. And it has a top speed of 220 miles per hour, acceleration 44%, handling 65%, braking 49%, traction 36%, and nitrous of 38%. So I really don't know if those are good stats or not. They've been changing up how the cars perform so much lately. I honestly couldn't tell you. So they're decent stats, I guess. Top speed isn't the best, honestly. The rest, I can't really speak on. Like I said, they change those up, how they perform all the time in this game. And let's go ahead and open up the car. You can see we have all opening parts. Very high detail model. We'll take a look at that in depth in a minute. But first, let's look at the new 2021 Pagani Huayra BC Tempesta. This one is the other car from the pack, of course. Top speed of 235 miles per hour, acceleration 42%, handling 72%, braking 51%, traction 38%, and nitrous up 38% as well. This one would be worth 5 million, which is even more money than the last one. So yeah, we can see this one also has a very nice model. Yeah, I mean, that's all I gotta say about this stuff. I don't really know if those are good stats or not. Like I said, they change them all the time. Anyways, let me go ahead and check how much Robux would be the equivalent to 5 million and, let's see, 3.5 million. So it's a total of 8.5 million. Okay, so let's say you could buy these cars with in-game money. So that'll be like $8.5 million, I think we said. That would mean you'd have to buy the $2 million money pack 4 different times. So wow, that would be really expensive. Let me do that. So 4,500 times 4, that's 18,000 Robux. Jeez, that's a lot of Robux. And then you would still need to buy 500,000, so add on another 1,700, you're looking at 19,700 Robux if it was in the dealership. So yeah, man, honestly, that's already starting to look like a good deal there. We paid 4,000 for both of those. It would usually cost 19,700. So let me go ahead and actually test the stats and see if those are any good. Alright, so we're on the highway right now. This is the Pagani Huayra BC Tempesta. It can go 283 miles per hour without boost, and with boost it can go 310 miles per hour. Now usually cars in the $5 million price range might be a bit faster than that, I believe, but because it is a Pagani, it makes sense. Paganis are more about design and elegance than top speed, I believe. Also, I'm sure this thing's great at the track. We'll test that out in a bit, but also we have to test the top speed on the Pagani Pack. So this one, let's see how fast it's gonna go. We are going 265 without boost, and with boost, we can go 293. Okay. Now, I believe the most popular race in this game is the circuit race, so that's what I will be testing both of these cars on today. Let's go ahead and swap back to our Pagani Huayra BC Tempesta first, and let's see how fast we can complete the circuit race in. Okay, and it looks like I've just set a new personal best, bro. That's crazy. That's how good this car is around the track. I finished it in 2 minutes and 57 seconds. That's amazing, bro. I literally have not set a new personal best in a long time. So the fact that I was able to do it in this car on like my first or second try of going around the track, I think I did this race one time in this car yesterday and another time today. So my second time driving this around the track, I already set a new personal best. That's already seeming like this pack's worth it. That's 2 positives so far. But we have to go ahead and test out the Pagani Pack on the track. Okay, we are on the track in the Pagani Pack right now. I'm gonna hopefully do a really good lap time just like I did last race. So let's go ahead and stay focused. Okay, so I'm nearing the end of the race, and I'm noticing this car does not handle nearly as well as the other Pagani did. So I was kind of using the walls to assist me a bit when racing, but it didn't really work out too well. I flipped the car one time, got in some kind of other crash another time. So this car, I probably could have done better if I tried. But we finished in 7 seconds slower than it looks like than the other Pagani. So yeah, I mean, not as good as the other Pagani at the circuit, but still is pretty good. Now, another popular race happens to be the drag race. So I think before we wrap up today's video, I'm going to see how fast both these cars can finish the drag race. And I'm not expecting too good, to be honest, because I feel like Paganis just wouldn't be that good of a drag race car. But let's go ahead and see. We're on the drag race with the Pagani Zonda Cinque right now. First, we're doing it with this car, of course. Then we have to go ahead and hop back in the Wyra BC Tempesta. So yeah, this thing wasn't the best at the drag race. It wasn't horrible though. 4.8 seconds. My personal best is 4.6 seconds. So yeah, actually, it isn't too bad. I'll give it that. It's not that bad. Let me go ahead and hop in the BC Tempesta. Let's go ahead and start the race, and let's see how fast the BC Tempesta can complete it in. Okay, and looks like the BC Tempesta is going a pretty similar pace, but we went even slower than the Cinque. That's a bit strange. 5.5 seconds versus 4.8. Okay, so they aren't the best at drag racing, but it's okay. They have a decent top speed. They're okay at drag racing, but on the track, they are amazing. Very amazing on the track. And by the way, did I mention, these are some of the most beautiful cars. Like, let's take an in-depth look at the models real quick. Let's open them up. Take a look at these. Doors go up. Engine, very realistic. Look at this. Interior, let me get in there and show you it. Even more realistic. It's crazy. Front end, all the details. And let me pull out the other one real quick. Alright, check this one out. We can see we got like some kind of radiator up front. We can see the suspension. Oh wow, look at the interior. We can see all the little stitching details. And if we go here into the driver's seat, let me go in first person. Look at how much details put into the dashboard, the gauge clusters, everything about this car. Crazy. Engine, obviously super realistic. Look at that exhaust. Oh yeah. You can see, we literally have like the shocks, everything. So much detail's been put into these cars. So yeah, they have really good detail, decent top speed, pretty good at the drag race, amazing at the circuit. For only 4,000 Robux. I mean, I think that's like 40 US dollars. It costs a lot, but the cars are worth it. That's what I'm gonna say here. So if you have the Robux to buy it, go ahead, purchase the cars. If not, you could probably get cars that perform similar, look similar from the dealership. Yeah, so I'm gonna wrap up today's video here. Drop a like if you enjoyed, I would truly appreciate it. Subscribe, ring that notification bell so you never miss another upload, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.